What up, Mecha BREAK family? Today, the devs went live. If you haven't already seen it, man, they showcased their July 28th update, and man, the nerfs and buffs are gonna flip the meta on its neck. You feel me? And you know I got the juiciness for you, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, now starting us off with the buffs, my homie, my big main, the Falcon, man, and we're gonna hit the recon kit. Now it can be deactivated manually to save its cooldown, and has an added 2.5 seconds cooldown reduction for every second the recon is deactivated early. Fortunately, that's pretty much all the Falcon got buffed on because it's actually pretty good. Now going to the Eliseness, my second main, I just picked that up, I love it. The handling, its GER or the ground energy regen has been changed from 8800 to 9100 in any form. Alright, now as sniper action, we're going with the Narukami. Starting with the decoy, the deploy distance has been increased from 100 meters to 160 meters. Its energy increased capacity from 17k to 20k. Next is the camouflage, and now you can cast it to a teammate by lock on within a 300 meter radius, because currently you can only cloak with a teammate in a close radius, which is dangerous for the Narukami. Our next buff is going to the Hurricane, which I've been wanting to play with, but it has the lowest pick rate for a reason. But this is right here is about to change a lot about the Hurricane. Now the main weapon is increased damage from 12k to 14k, with sustained damage increasing from 1500 times 8 clicks to 1900 times 8 clicks. The reload time is increased from 3 to 4 seconds, not really that bad. Here's where I like the force field. Just like the Narukami, now you can cast it to teammates from 400 meters away. So now you can help out the Welkin, because this is about to get nerfed. You can help out a lot of different teammates, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Now the decoy is where I'm probably gonna pick it up. Now when the decoy gets touched by a melee striker, either by the weapon or the unit itself, the decoy will trigger an EMP explosion that will immobilize the enemy for 1.2 seconds. And that's for each decoy. You get into them big battles where everybody's around, you throw them decoys out, it's a wrap. You're gonna change the landscape of the battle just with that Hurricane, just with that alone. Alright, now our next buff is going to the Panaka. The lock-on area or the reticle will be increased to lock on the targets more easily. That's all for the Panaka. Now the Inferno, which I was having so much trouble with, the booster kit has been reworked in such a way that I might pick it back up. Check this out. Now the evade distance has been increased from 60 meters to 90 meters, and its jump height increased from 50 meters to 70 meters. Crazy. Now check this one out. The energy consumption, ground consumption, has been decreased from 3600 to 3k. Crazy. In-air consumption decreased from 4.4k to 3.4k. So now you have more evadability. Hey, bro, I might just use them, because that's one thing that I hated, bro. When they got in on me, I couldn't get away from them. Now I like it. Next, we're going to the Seraph. The Disruption Grappler. Now the grappler will stagger the target it hits, because at first it was a delay where you could still get hit, but then it will stagger the target. Now it'll stagger them on hit, so you don't have to worry about taking that extra damage. Next, the Ox 2. Now it can cancel all debuffs, including being hooked by enemy grapplers like another Serenith or the Stellaris, and it clears all staggering effects. The energy consumption has been reworked as well. The evade consumption has been reduced from 1600 to 1400, and air consumption reduced from 2k to 1.7k. The jump energy reduced from 1.9k to 1.8k. And next, the Orbital Strike System. The damage has been increased from 1850 per tick to 22k per tick. Alright, now that's it for the buffs. Now let's get to these nerfs, because a lot of y'all about to get upset. We gonna start with the Welkin. The defense force field duration has been decreased from 22 seconds to 8 seconds. The cooldown remains at 24 seconds, and for every second of early deactivation, the cooldown is reduced by 3 seconds. The Welkin's combo damage has been reduced as well. The second hit in the combo has been reduced by 1000, and the third hit has been reduced by 1000 as well. The spin slash has been nerfed as well. Energy consumption has been increased from 5800 to 6500, so you really want to be careful with that spin slash. Next, the Tricera. Its durability took a hit. The fluid armor will regen 4.2 seconds after being fully depleted, which is an increase from 3.8 seconds. The anti-air drones has been nerfed as well. The firing intervals will be increased by 0.2 seconds and can only be reloaded when the Tricera is in its striker form. The Gatling gun has been increased in rotation speed down to 130 degrees per second, which is down from 160 degrees per second. The Stego also got nerfed. The rocket launcher's rotation speed has also been reduced to 110 degrees per second, down from 140 degrees per second. The smoke duration has been reduced to 1.5 seconds from 3 seconds, and the cooldown has been increased from 22 seconds to 30 seconds. The next nerf is the Sky Raider. The energy missiles is the only buff it actually got. The energy missiles will increase in damage from 3k ticks to 3.2k per ticks. Now the anti-air drones are the same as the Triceratops anti-air drones. They can only be reloaded when in striker form. The disruption missile also got decreased in duration from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. So the Sky Raider, it really didn't take that bad of a hit. The Aquila took a bad hit in energy consumption. The energy consumption of the second energy gauge will be increased, especially while hovering from 1200 units a second to 2400 units a second. Its maneuverability has also taken a nerf. Boosting in mid-air has increased energy consumption from 2400 units a second to 2800 units a second. Its energy cooldown threshold has also been increased from 24% to 34%. Its in-air energy regen has been reduced from 1270 to 1200. So you want to be careful when you're moving around with the Aquila in the air. That is all the updates for right now. Like I said, these are coming in the July 28th update, so stay tuned for more.